Welcome back to the Cumps podcast. My name is Michael.
My name's Sean.
How are you today, Sean?
Good. How are you, Michael?
I'm great.
We fired up, revved up, roaring, ready to go.
Revved up. We got some cocktails here. Have you taken a sip?
I have. This is super sweet, bro. It
super
honestly
sweet.
tastes like a Kalimba.
So, Sean was looking at my alcohol shelf just before, and he's like, "Is this all new?" It was like a bunch of new alcohols sitting there because I went out recently.
Yeah.
Made some cocktails, and
So did you buy all those?
yeah, me and my girlfriend.
Okay, yeah.
So
cool.
we might have used some of her alcohol. Thanks, Lyndall.
Thanks, Lyndall.
But it's in this cocktail, it's kind of like a vodka. Kind of looks like a sunrise.
Yeah, it
like
honestly does.
Like a sex on the beach.
I'm
Um,
getting a photo of it.
Yeah, we'll upload the photo for this week's post, as well as maybe a picture of my bedroom.
Why would you want to take a photo?
Because we're going to talk about male living spaces later.
Yeah, later.
But the cocktail is a little bit of cranberry juice, pineapple juice, bit of tonic, water.
Tonic water.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I had. I wanted soda, but we ran out. And vanilla vodka and peach schnapps.
Tasty.
It is tasty.
It's tasty.
It's quite sweet, though.
It's quite sweet. I love soda water.
Do you like tonic, though?
But I could buy a bottle of soda water and just drink it.
Oh,
I just
100%.
drink that.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Recently, I've had access to a soda stream.
Great stuff.
Oh, it's good.
I honestly probably exclusively drink
Soda water. Yeah.
It's just like
Gotta hit
it
that
gets
spot.
that fizzy feeling. It's refreshing, but it's also not sugary and like annoying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I always just buy bottles. We usually have a soda stream, but then the canisters run out, and then we forget to fill them up. So
Where do you even get the canisters?
you can get them at your local Woolies or
Can
local
you?
Coles. Yeah, you can swap them over.
Yeah,
So
right.
you used to be able to swap them 1 for 1, like free.
Right.
But now you have to pay like a little bit of a price to swap them over.
So it's not much, though.
Oh, I want to say it's like $15, $10.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, but
Cheaper than soda water.
yeah.
Although soda water's very cheap.
Well, compare. I'd like to run a test. How many bottles do you get out of one canister? Because a bottle of soda water is just $1.
I think you get close to like 200 litres, right?
It says that, but you definitely don't get 200 liters.
Depends how much.
Depends
you
how much
press it.
soda
How much
putting
you,
in
you
there.
press that.
How many bubbles you're putting in there?
Hey, how much?
I usually do about 3 bubbles per squared centimeter.
So all
It's
of
the surface area.
it. Sean, we got a canister yesterday. Where's it all gone?
There was 4 bubbles in there.
You're just drinking air.
No, but,
It's so bubbly.
it was Valentine's Day yesterday, Michael.
It was.
How was your
We're going
Valentine's
to talk
Day?
about it. My Valentine's Day was lovely. Me and my girlfriend went into the city.
Yeah, nice.
I feel like she gets mentioned a lot on this podcast. Maybe I
Believe
should
it or
dial it
not,
back.
she does. I mean, that's okay. She's the number one fan.
Am I turning into one of those guys that can't tell a story unless it was with his girlfriend?
I don't think that's a big deal.
You don't notice it?
No.
No.
Well, you do things with your girlfriend. What are you going to say? Oh, I was with someone. Don't worry about
No,
it.
but you know how you meet those people that seem to not really have any experiences of their own?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but
it's always with a girlfriend.
but it's like,
you know?
I know you.
you know what
I
I
see
mean?
you without her, so I understand.
Yeah.
It's also Valentine's Day, so
This
I
is
don't
my-
expect anything else.
This is my 1 hour I get away from her each week.
Far out.
She's waiting out the door.
It's just like, you done yet, Mom?
But Valentine's Day yesterday, we didn't get each other any flowers.
Okay.
No, we're not really a flower couple.
Yeah, that's
being
fine.
said, there's
That being said,
flowers
there's
in my
flowers
room.
in your room,
But that was because she left a job and she just left the flowers here. Anyways,
yeah. So you went to Newtown.
well, we just went into the city.
Yeah.
So we're like, let's just go
just
into the
drank
city.
some bars and
No plans.
Nice.
Just kind of go in and wander around, see what tickles our fancy.
Mhm.
Went to a few museums. I love a museum.
Museums are great.
Museums are great.
Yeah.
Very some trippy art, some kind of
Whereabouts?
deep and
Newtown.
meaningful stuff. No, that wasn't at Newtown. That was just Circular Quay.
Yeah, the Contemporary Art Museum.
Yep,
Yeah,
went to that one.
It's nice there. Hey, it's
And
free too. Museums are free.
Yeah, it's great.
Just go, bro.
And also the markets were on in the Rocks.
Oh, cool.
So I went to the Rocks and the markets.
Were you there all day?
Got a sweet pair of sunnies for $25. Can't
Bargain.
go wrong. I'm not buying expensive sunnies anymore because
Nah, neither.
I just lose them.
I think I just lost my pair of sunnies as well.
How long ago?
You remember I went on that trip a little while ago? I left
Yeah,
them at
yeah.
the house, and then
Oh, really?
they
Yeah.
weren't too expensive. I want to say they were about like $60.
Right.
But compared to some other ones I've had, but I just lose them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I
It's
don't
not
wear them
worth
in
it.
I don't wear them in winter and stuff because the suns don't really in my eyes very often. So it's just
No.
I'm just not gonna get them. But anyways, yeah, you went to Newtown and had a good time.
Yeah, we kind of ended the day at Newtown. Went and had a
Lovely.
good time. But let's stay on Valentine's Day. Then I'll get back to Newtown later.
Okay,
So, what do you think of Valentine's Day as a concept?
I
as
think
like
it was I think it's cute. It's nice. I mean, I'm single, so I didn't do anything. Tell you what I did. This is what I did. This is my rant for today.
Okay.
I had work.
Yep.
Been working at this place for 5 years. You know where I work?
Yep. Not a single rose. No appreciation.
Walked out. $300 parking fine. Because I parked out the back in my same spot. I've been parking in for the past 3 years. It's like in front of a no stopping sign. And
Right.
it's a parallel line of cars. And there's obviously a line to say you can't park past here.
Yeah.
But I've always parked there. Like, I've just always put up there.
Really?
And then, of all days, at 3 o'clock, it said 3:04, no stopping, $300. And I was like, you fuck. I was so pissed. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was just so angry.
I'm not even stopped. I'm parked.
And it's just like, you can't be like, I park here all the time. And it's it's still illegal. And it's like,
hey, I'm here to contest my fine. On what grounds? I park there all the time.
yeah, exactly. You can't do that.
Here's another 350.
And it's just like, it's just so annoying because it's like so many other people park illegally. If you go if you go to the back where I park, I'm like, people park there that aren't actual spots.
Yeah.
Because everyone just knows, like, okay, I can park there because there's no spots there. Yeah. And then we also get in trouble for parking in the customers area because we're blocking up spaces for other people. They're like, go park at the back. And you're like, you can't. You get a fine.
How many workers are at your work at any given time, though? Like, how many spots is that realistically if everyone drives?
Oh, it's nearly always full. It's rare you get a spot. It's like, it depends on what time you start and finish.
Right.
But obviously early morning, you get a spot. I'd say in total, car spaces, there's probably about 20.
For staff
at the back. 20 to 30.
Oh, so it's out the back
at the
store,
back.
Is it? Okay.
But it's a whole shopping center within my own stores. About 20 people, if like 40 people working at one time.
Can't you just park at the back of the big shopping center parking? Like, who's going to get you in trouble?
That's what I mean. That's where I parked.
Oh,
I parked in the staff parking at the back.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why would there be parking people out the back? I don't know. That's silly.
Yeah, it's dumb. So
know.
then $300 fine. I mean, I'm going to contest it, but I mean, I'm not paying $300. I park here all the time.
How are you going to contest it?
I don't know. I have my ways. We'll figure it out. But yeah, no, that was my.
Hey, anyone know?
That was my Valentine's Day. But in terms of Valentine's Day, I think it's a fun time.
It's a fun time.
I mean, I didn't do anything, but like usually, I think it's a fun for everyone. Everyone gets to. It's an excuse to hang on their significant other.
See, I'm in two boats. I'm in the boat of I did go out last night, yesterday.
We mentioned
with my significant other.
We talked about Valentine's Day. We talked a little bit before,
but
yeah,
I kept making the joke yesterday that it's not for Valentine's Day. It's just a day that happens to be Valentine's Day that we're going out. Like just to kind of.
Yeah.
She not amused.
Shut up, Michael.
She's like, shut up, Michael.
It's Valentine's Day, you dick.
The reason is, I don't like the idea of like being that. I was referring to people that fall for Valentine's Day as a chump before the podcast.
Yeah, you said chumps.
I just like, you're a bit of a chump. Or I feel like that's how the marketing people that invented Valentine's Day feel about it.
Isn't it
like roses? They're not tradition. It's just something that modern marketers have started.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, doesn't mean they're not nice.
Yeah, and they're so expensive.
Yeah, but like,
who wants a rose? I don't know. It's just dumb.
I'd like a rose.
So what I don't mind Valentine's Day when you kind of do it in your own way, which is what me and my girlfriend did. So it's like we didn't get any roses or chocolates or any presents for each other. Instead, we're just like, let's just go out, go to Chinatown, get a like pretty cheap lunch. Like, and just spend the day with each other rather than it being about what we're giving each other. Yeah. Which is, you see people walk through the city with like bouquets, like a guy with a bouquet of roses and chocolates. And I'm like, bro, that cost you $120. Like, I know. $120? It's expensive as.
It is expensive.
We were spoiled for choice in high school because we did like Roses Day at high school. The roses we used to get at high school are about a quarter to like a third of the price of roses outside of school.
It used to be like,
it is,
I saw it was like $4 for a rose.
Yeah.
I want to say.
It's super expensive for a bouquet of roses. But it's just like, just don't give into it. Do your own thing.
Nah, I agree with you.
You can celebrate the day, fine.
Yeah.
But it's like, don't get roses or chocolates.
But
get other shit.
If your girlfriend rocked up.
Or just a regular present.
And bought you like like some flowers. Are you going to be like, I hate that? Or are you going to be like, this is really nice?
No, but part of me would be like, why?
Yeah, but a part of you would be like,
no, like I would say it. I'd be like, hey, I appreciate it, but never do this
like
again.
just the idea of flowers. I think flowers are a nice gift to receive. You know what I mean?
They look pretty, sure.
But I understand what you're saying because it's like it should be a day you spend with someone else in your own unique way. You don't need to bring in flowers and chocolates. Like you said, a gift. It could just be like something funny that you two
to be
like.
fair, if you love receiving flowers and chocolates, then
you're wrong. You're a chump.
Then yeah, you pleb.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Fine, but like, I don't know.
Have you seen that?
I just think it forces people to spend money that they don't really have.
It's
like I've been in relationships like that where there's that expectation of like, hey, it's Valentine's Day, like at least a dozen roses plus some chocolates plus this, and it's like there's just shit relationships.
Yeah.
And then
have you ever heard of like?
Now I'm in a good one. It's like, oh fuck, I don't have to do that.
Have you heard of people that are in relationships having to?
I know of
having
them.
to. I do know some, but having to ask their girlfriend if they would be their Valentine, even though they've been dating for like 2 years. Have you heard people that have to do that?
Yeah.
It's like, well, you haven't asked. And you're like,
shut the fuck up.
Are you serious? Do I have to ask?
Oh, lucky, because I was about to take someone else.
I already asked somebody else. Sorry. It's a bit silly, but no, I do. I think Valentine's Day is cute and it's fun and it's cool to see everyone's unique take. I guess, yeah. But there's no need to go broke over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Don't you want to spend time with me? Or your roses? You know what I mean? That's how it is. Am I wrong?
These rose petals, baby, are just getting smushed into the bed sheets. Now we've ruined a good pair of bed sheets.
God damn it.
God damn it.
How much?
Get up, wash them.
I'm really curious how much roses are now. I haven't looked in a while.
We'll look up. Let's make an order. I'll make an order for you.
You going to buy me flowers?
Yeah, next Valentine's Day if we're recording.
Can I borrow $300 to pay a parking ticket?
Nah, sorry, man.
You sure?
Nah.
You sure? Double sure?
Hey, look. Still, no.
Damn it. Yeah, no. Well,
but
yeah.
This kind of opens up a little interesting thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people, where do you sit on, are you in the boat of functional presents are always better than
like
material presents?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
material, it's like things you'll actually use.
Yeah, like
versus
a necklace or jewelry or
Yeah.
perfume. I guess perfume's kind of functional.
Yeah.
But it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like buying chocolate isn't very functional, but it's like
No. It's
nice.
symbolic. It's kind of symbolic. It's kind of symbolic.
Functional versus symbolic?
I mean, if you're looking to thicken up, then hey, it's functional as hell.
You need to eat, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Or you don't buy them chocolate, and that's functional. You need them to slim down.
A treadmill instead.
Is it functional? Is that the line? Is it functional versus symbolic? Is that?
I don't know if symbolic's the right word.
You don't think so? I really want to find a word for that so we can make a scale.
Functional. Is functional even the right word? Yeah, that's the right word.
Yeah, functional. Like,
but like things you use.
Yeah, say you're
like undies are functional.
Yeah.
A set of knives are functional.
Correct.
Like kitchen knives, like because you cook all the time.
You need $100 voucher to your local haircut place.
I mean,
Bang.
Hair grows, doesn't it?
Hair does grow, depending on who you are. Though.
You know the saying, hair grows.
Well, it depends who it is, though, because sometimes people's hair don't grow.
Some people, cancer.
Some dude is completely bald. Like he just rocks the shaven head look, and the girlfriend just buys him like a $50 barbershop voucher. I thought you'd use it.
You should be able to buy
what
pre-stamped vouchers, like for your baker's delight.
What do you mean?
Like, can I buy? How much do you reckon you'd have to pay for? Like,
as in, like, you mean like those
voucher?
like loyalty cards where they stamp each time you buy a loaf of bread, and then the next loaf of bread is free.
Yeah.
Why don't you just buy them a loaf of bread instead of buying them the card?
Because then it's not functional because they have to eat the bread before it goes off.
Oh, so it's just like use this whatever you want.
They can buy the bread whenever they want.
Now you got me thinking.
Know what I mean?
Now we should go to our local areas, get as many loyalty cards as you can, rack them all up till you got like one free. You're up to that, and then keep them. And then whenever you're stuck for ideas, you're like, "Look, I got you a Donut King voucher.
Yeah.
The next donut you buy, you get one free with it. There you go. Happy Valentine's Day. That's a functional present.
Hey, That
That's
being
a functional
said,
present.
if someone came to me with like, instead for Valentine's, like some Krispy Kremes, I'd be like, hell yeah.
That's not very
I
functional.
just think chocolates are boring. There's so many more things you can get.
Yeah. If you're buying chocolates,
And Valentine's is boring.
come on, bro. Valentine's Day is not boring.
Yeah.
No, look,
What is
they
boring?
have like.
Being in a relationship. Worse.
Damn right, brother.
Hey.
No, I saw there was like a TikTok ages ago.
I just want to say being in a relationship isn't boring.
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day wasn't boring.
That was sarcasm. There was a TikTok that came out. No, it came out. It's like a movie. But I saw a while ago. I don't know if you saw it. But it was like this girlfriend asking her boyfriend like what to get him instead of flowers. She's like, "Oh, what should I get you instead of flowers?" And he goes, "I like flowers." And I was like, "Yeah, I like flowers. That's a good idea.
Yeah, flowers are nice. They look nice.
Come on. And they smell nice."
I think it's a guilt thing. See, I like if I receive flowers, I know they cost a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
yeah, it's like
this is
$40.
great, but it's temporary.
Is there a way you
They
can
literally
buy flowers?
sit there.
Where you can buy flowers and just like keep them alive for longer?
Leave them in the ground.
Because
Buy them a plant instead of a flower.
buy them a cactus.
Yeah, that flowers.
Cactus.
Cactus is flower.
Is it?
Yeah, they flower sometimes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, get them a little cacti. Cactus.
Cacti.
Give me two.
Plural?
One.
I don't know.
What's one? Cactus. Cactus is one. Yeah?
Yeah. What? Yeah. It's one of those ones.
Just like,
It clicks in my brain. It's one of those ones where it's the other way around.
Imagine
where
like a huge cactus.
the S is singular.
Oh, shit.
Oh my
I almost
God.
knocked over my cocktail.
So yeah, Valentine's Day is good fun.
Yeah.
Leads me to Newtown.
Oh, yeah. I want to hear about Newtown.
So if
new
you've
is
been
it?
to Newtown, it's surprisingly old.
It actually is.
It's a very old. Yeah, it's one of the first suburbs outside Sydney.
Yeah, it actually is.
Newtown. It's a very accepting place.
Is it?
It's kind of like a. I wouldn't say it's like you look around and there's just so many different unique styles and types of people.
It's like
and demographics.
It's a mixing pot
and nationalities
of multiculturalism.
Yeah, LGBTQ
You know what I mean?
plus, like all sorts of people.
Just
I saw like
wacky
multiple
people.
dudes in a dress, guys wearing short shorts and makeup.
There are some
like,
good restaurants there, though.
A lot of like goth looking, like
really
kind
just
of e-girl vibes.
I'm only just remembering a pizza place I went there once. And you can make your own pizza in front of you, which is pretty cool. It's like a Subway, but for pizza.
That's cool.
That was really nice. I
That
forgot
is
what it was
cool.
called, though. But anyways, you were saying?
Pizza Way.
No.
Anyways, Newtown, it's just like, it's really cool
Mm.
seeing people be comfortable to be themselves.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Is
That's
that
all
all
I'm
you
getting
wanted to
at.
say?
Yeah, that's all I'm
Yeah.
getting at.
Okay.
It's really cool seeing
Yeah.
someone like wear a dress at a pub
Yep.
that's a guy. And
Go
it's
for
like,
it.
I would never see that in the area that I live in.
Nah.
We just wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
Even if people felt like they wanted to,
Yeah.
or like felt like that was maybe them,
Yep.
you wouldn't see that in our area.
Go for your life, bro.
But in Newtown, it's just like, it makes you happy seeing them feel comfortable and happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You know when you see someone and you're like, you're having fun and you're like enjoying your
Yeah,
life.
you're like,
and
I fuck with
you
it.
don't, yeah.
Mm.
It's just really cool.
You ever see those like, yeah, you see those like, those sort of people.
Yeah.
I'm saying that like as if they're foreign or something, but like
Yeah.
those kind of, and then you sort of like do like a double take because I guess it is strange, but then you feel rude staring. You're like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Like I want you to be comfortable, but I looked twice. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, because
you dress
you
if
know,
you
as
want.
someone to me, like I rarely see guys in dresses.
No,
You know, what? Who do I live with? Harry Styles? No way.
what is he, gay? Bro, super gay. Harry Styles is.
But you see it and you're like, whoa, hold up, that's a
dress.
That's a dude wearing a dress.
That's a dude wearing a
And
dress.
it's not like I don't think they were trans either.
No.
It was just a guy wearing a dress, and it's like, wow, that's just so. It's almost like it's not almost. It is like pretty admirable.
Yeah.
Like the confidence you must have
Yeah.
to rock a dress
Yep.
in a society where not many men wear dresses.
We do live in a society.
We do.
We do. Yeah.
No, we do.
Would your mate at your work call that gay?
Probably.
You reckon?
Almost definitely.
You reckon?
Let's
What kind of dress?
not my mate.
Let's preface this. Not a dude
That makes it very clear.
I will chat to
Nah,
outside of
he's alright. He's just stuck in the 50s,
stuck in his ways.
stuck in the 70s or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
We talked about it. It's kind of like a weird protection thing. He's like, hey, I know that I have a problem with it, but in case people do.
I'm not gay.
I'm not gay.
I'm not gay.
But you look kind of
But
gay.
dresses are gay. This is a totally different topic.
Yeah.
Are you happy to move on from your Newtown chat?
Yeah, I just wanted to say it's a pretty vibey place and people should go there.
I do like Newtown. It's very
really cool. They got some really cool, like, funky bars and
cool
stuff.
places. Been to concerts there.
Saw some live
chill.
music.
Live music.
Yeah, it was really
got
good.
plenty of cool bars and stuff there. Food places.
It is good.
What was I going to say? Yeah, we were at the local pub last Friday.
This Friday, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you remember the guy that got kicked out because of me?
Yeah. So I didn't. I want to explain the story. I didn't watch it.
I'll explain the story to you and to the viewers.
I was having a slap.
That's right. You were having a slap.
And then I came back out, and our mate Charlie is like, "Sure, just got a guy kicked out." And I was like, "What? What happened?"
Okay, so we're sitting down. Yeah, we're all just chilling. We're vibing. We're next to the bar, and this guy comes up and just sits like right next to me. And I'm pretty drunk, so I'm like, "That's cool." Like, I'm keen for a chat. And I was like, "How's it going, mate?" And he goes, "Yeah, good. I've just put $100 on Sam Thaiday to win. There was a boxing fight going on."
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, sick. He's like, "If I win, I'll buy you a drink." I was like, "Yeah, sick. Sounds good, bro." So then I'm like drinking, and he goes, "All right, I'll see you later." I was like, "All right, see you, bro." He gets up and leaves. So I'm like, cool. I'm just chilling. And then he sees me like, I don't know, 10 minutes later and goes, "Sure." I mean, not Sean. Hey, I won. And I was like, "Yeah, sick. You owe me a drink." And he goes, "No, I don't." I was like, "Yeah, you did." And he goes, "Oh, yeah, sorry, mate. Come on up." So I'm walking up to the bar. I'm like, we're just sort of there.
Yeah,
and he goes, it's him, his mate, and me. And he sort of like looked at me and went, "I don't know you a drink." I was like, "Yeah, you do. You said it before." And he was sort of like, not staunching me, but like trying to get closer to me. And then his friend was like sort of in the way and was going like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I don't know you drink." I was like, "Yeah, you do. You said it before." And then the security guard just grabs his arm and walks him out.
Because he just saw he was getting a little laughed out.
He just grabbed him before I could even. I was like, "What?" And then I turned around to our table and our mates Charlie and they're all just laughing. And I was like, "What just happened? Was that my fault?" And they're like, "Yeah."
So it's like, because you're drunk, you're probably playing it down. But
I honestly think...
I feel like if everyone's watching, they're like, "This guy's like looking kind of angry," and that's probably what the secchi
I
saw.
think that's how the turn events happened in my head. I don't really remember him trying to fight me. I don't think he was trying to fight me. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But it was pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. Why don't go up to people and say you'll buy them a drink?
I mean, honestly, as soon as you said, "I don't owe you a drink," I probably should have just gone, "Yeah, whatever, bro."
Yeah, but you don't do that.
Yeah, but when someone offers you a free drink and you're drunk, and tell you what's even more funny is the guy he bet the money on lost. He didn't win. He didn't win at all. After he got kicked out, I looked up at the TV and the guy lost. I was like, "Who the hell told him that he won?"
Maybe he said he bet against Sam Thaiday,
or maybe he like said he won.
Yeah.
He said, "I don't know you drink because I lost," but he didn't say I lost. So he just sort of like went, "I don't know you drink." Why?
Maybe the whole story is different. This is how it maybe probably happened.
Yeah.
He came up to you and said, "Sam Thaiday didn't win." And
I was like, "You owe me a drink."
and then you heard Sam Thaiday won. And then you said, "You owe me a drink." And he's like, "No, I don't."
I was like, "Yeah, you do."
Because he lost. And then he doesn't want to owe you a drink because he didn't win his bet.
Yep.
And he's like, "I'm going to leave." And you follow him to the bar. Next thing you know,
he's like, "Leave me alone."
He feels like he's in danger. And he's like, "I don't owe you a drink, bro. Fuck off." And you're like, "You owe me a drink, mate." And then...
Nah, I'm sure that didn't happen.
And then he's getting more act up, and then he gets kicked out by accident.
That would
in reality, you're the perpetrator.
Maybe, I would love that. That would be so funny. But he could have used his. If that's the case, he could have used his words better. It could have been like, "Hey, I lost. I don't owe you a drink." But all he just said was, "I don't owe you a drink." And I'm like, "Yeah, you did. You said it before."
Look, mate. When people think they're about to get bashed, they're not using good words.
He was going to bash me. I wasn't going to fight him. As if I'm going to fight him. I'm not going to fight him over a free drink. But yeah, no, that was just the funny little thing that happened.
No,
you were busy
funny.
having a slap.
I remember they came out and they're like, "Sure, got a guy kicked out." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." I'm not
Classic
standard. I'm kind of not surprised.
Standard Sean stuff. Do you remember we did one $5 slap? I remember that.
Yeah.
You lost
Didn't
my money.
go well.
What's your little Michael's joke he made up here?
I made up a joke yesterday. It was in the station.
Excited. Hit me.
Girlfriend loved it. It was fitting. We're on the way.
Girlfriend.
Yeah. Did you know?
No, you never mentioned it.
She doesn't even listen to the pod.
Oh, really?
She'll never hear this.
What a bitch. No, sorry, little.
We're on the train back from Newtown, so it's kind of fitting, you know.
Did you go to Newtown?
Yeah, I went to Newtown.
How new is it?
Oh, pretty old. And I said to Lyndall, I was like, I came up with this on the train, by the way. So this is an original. All right. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good.
Is it authentic?
Pretty good.
All right.
It's...
You haven't even said it yet.
The setup's way too long. Now I'm like, it's not going to be that good.
Okay.
But it's, what do they call the train that came between electric and steam?
I don't know.
Transvestite.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty
it's
good.
not bad, actually. It's not bad.
That's pretty good.
That isn't bad.
Yeah.
I was expecting a lot worse.
That's not how trans people work.
No.
It's not a...
They're not...
Wait, is that how it works?
They're not a mode of transportation.
Well, no, they don't have wheels.
No, they don't have... That's the only reason from stopping them from being a mode of transportation.
But...
We're just making a whole bunch of assumptions.
Can someone fill us in? Someone more knowledgeable about this?
Yeah, it's someone's transitioning from one gender to another.
I think transvestite, is that a word people still use, or is that an old-fashioned word?
No.
Because if people say I'm trans,
that's
it
short
usually
for
means transitioning, right?
No.
Or transvestite.
It means I'm short for transvestite. It means I'm a boy, but I think I'm a girl. So I dress and act like a girl because I'm trans.
Well, maybe the joke can be, what did they call it when a train went from steam to electric? Transitioning.
That's a better one.
I think that's better.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Transitioning.
Transitioning. But how does that... So, say you're born male and you want to transition into a female. Do you...
Transitioning?
No, we're talking about humans now, Sean.
Sorry.
No wheels.
Do they have wheels?
No wheels.
Okay, yeah.
And you're transitioning into a female from being born male.
Yeah.
Once you're there,
Yeah.
Are you still considered trans? Or just
I
female?
don't think so. I think you're just straight up a female.
I think so.
Do you still have to tell people that you used to be a dude? Or is that up to your discretion?
I think maybe if it relates to your relationship with them.
Fair enough.
I think that's with everything, though.
Is that with everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just said something.
Hey, like, you know, if I was in a relationship and...
Are you in a relationship?
And my girlfriend was in...
You have a girlfriend?
Nah, I'm not. I don't. Sorry.
Not anymore.
I'm not a girlfriend.
I don't have wheels.
And, you know, my partner was allergic to peanuts. It's something I'd probably want to know.
Hey, I'm allergic to peanuts, and I also used to be a dude. Fair enough.
Minor detail.
Minor details. Just a little hint, just in case.
I think it matters. You should definitely tell
someone about that. Male living spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you want to talk about? You want to talk about your room, do you?
So Sean and I have a canvas.
I love your snowboard up on the wall, by the way.
It looks cool, eh?
Yeah.
I need to wax it. I haven't waxed it since Japan.
Yeah, well, you haven't snowboarded since Japan.
Yeah, but I don't think it's good to sit unwaxed.
Nah, it's definitely not.
Nah.
You have to put a storage wax on it.
Yeah, you're meant to, and it's just sitting out in the
open
without it.
You silly boy.
Oh, well, if it breaks, I'll just
buy another one.
I'll buy another one this season.
Michael wrote down male living spaces here.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to talk about his male living space. Yeah. Which is his room.
Which is my bedroom. So, surprisingly, it's a big thing, male living spaces.
Your room is always...
a subreddit?
Your room is always very tidy.
Because you come over.
I'm flattered.
Also, I'm the type of person where if I'm in a messy environment, my head is cluttered. I need to be in a clean environment to work clearly and effectively.
I understand.
So I like cleaning.
I understand.
When you leave, I'm going to tidy up this already kind of tidy room. There's just a few things around.
If the bed is made...
It makes such a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah. My mum's walked into my room. My bed's made, but there's clothes like everywhere. Up on the thing. Like there's a huge mountain of clothes I haven't put away. She's like, your room's looking very tidy, Sean. And I'm like, you know how it is, Mum. You know, it's just tidy room. Yeah.
Sometimes you can't tell the bed is made because it's covered in clothes.
Yeah. I have like a little, like, not a stool, but like a step. Yeah. and that's just where all my clothes go. There's a basket there, and it's like clean goes there.
You're right. You don't put them away.
Not unless
really.
It's like once a month.
See,
but if you came over,
you would.
It would be clean.
Yeah.
But I don't have people over, you know?
The thing that keeps me in check, mostly,
is me.
Is shame and embarrassment.
That is true.
Because, like, you don't want to be known as
you keep your room clean
messy,
for your girlfriend?
Yeah, I do. Although, she comes over and it gets messy straight away because she puts her shit everywhere.
Are you serious, Lyndall?
And she's wondering why she didn't get any roses.
It's not the matter of fact that they're expensive. You're just not worth it.
Just not worth it.
Yeah, so we're talking about this little
so there's a picture there because we were talking about where
huge, by the way.
Yeah, we're talking about where to put this kind of like beachy picture frame. It's glass, so
fucking
be careful.
Heavy.
Yeah, it's not easy to maneuver. But I've kind of done up my room over the past like year or two to like kind of look like a nice little living space, but not many people do. You said you don't really, like you don't worry about decorating.
The thing I do almost once a year is I redo my room. As in, like, I rearrange it.
Right.
My mum says I do this. I do it all the time. Right. Well, not all the time, like once a year. But like, I can never have everything in one spot for a long time because that way, when I move things, I clean bits of my room. Like, everything's just clean. You know what I mean? Yeah. You vacuum under your bed. And you might dust and stuff like that. You just sort of get rid of all that. Like, yeah, definitely. And it's all nice and clean and stuff.
I know what you mean.
But in between those, like, my room's just very cluttered. Yeah. Whereas your room's super simple. It's just like double bed, bedside table. Your desk is like nice and like out of the way, so it doesn't like...
It's tucked away.
It's tucked away.
I'm very lucky to have like this nook that my desk goes in. Although I want a bigger desk that comes out to this wall.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
I want to build something.
It's funny because we have like... It's very similar because I have a wardrobe like yours with the doors. Yeah. But I took the doors out and I put my desk in there.
That's cool.
So my desk is in there, like in my wardrobe, like really long. So I put it all there, and then what I use for my, like, it's actually very similar to this. And then I have like pretty much an area like this, and I have one of those like just stand up poles that you just hang clothes on.
Right.
And then I have my drawers.
Okay.
A set of drawers next to my to my bed. Yeah. And then that's it. And then I have like my bed up against the wall, and then like TV on the wall, you know it is.
So I'm the type of person that I don't like lots of stuff in my room.
Yeah.
If I don't use it day to day, it's not out. It's like packed away. Like I find a spot for it so that I don't have to see it.
Yeah.
Like I have possessions and stuff from my bedroom up in the roof of my house.
Oh, really?
Because I don't use them enough to keep them out down here. Yeah. But they're worth keeping.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it'll be, whatever, like old books or something.
I have like a lot of little areas in my room that like can tuck stuff away.
You tuck stuff away.
Like I have like a step.
Yeah. Tucking's good.
You like a tuck?
Yeah, I like a tuck.
We all like a tuck.
Yeah.
And there's like a step, and there's like, you can lift up the latch, you can put stuff in it.
Oh, that's cool.
And I have like all these old like toys I used to play with. Yeah. But it's like, I just tuck them away. Yeah. You know what I mean? I have
one cardboard box dedicated to like, it's like my memory box. So there's like a photo album,
that's so
stuff
cute.
From when I was a baby, things like that. Wholesome. My first vomit in a jar.
Really?
Yeah,
I've got that too.
Super cool. Smells every now and again. I need to wash it out.
What? Where does the vomit go?
Yeah, I pour it out, wash the jar, pour it back in the jar.
Pour it back in the jar. Yeah, make sure it's nice and sealed.
Yeah, a little bit of deodorant in there.
No, but males' living spaces. There is a subreddit.
Yeah, it's got a couple of million members.
Yeah. And it just has photos of male living spaces.
Like guys that live alone.
And guys' apartments, bedrooms, and stuff like that. And like some of them are really nice.
They're real nice. And I really like, I think maybe because we're guys.
We're like dudes.
But we're vibe,
like super dudes.
There's lots of like dark, like greys and browns. Yeah. And kind of like muted.
I love a black. Not black. Like
there are some vibrant colors, but they're very like kind of like moody spaces.
Yeah.
And I just really like it.
Yeah.
Just really like it.
I like the simple looking ones.
I really like decorating and like interior designing. I was downstairs. Did you see we rearranged my downstairs area? The dining room?
So
we moved the table around and stuff. You'll see it when we get down there.
Oh, yeah.
But it looks so much better.
I'm looking forward
to it. But I was helping my mum rearrange it and I was like, I was pulling out all the stops.
Your mum's an interior designer? Is she?
She works at a furniture store, so she's kind of good at it.
Yeah.
But she's not good at it in our own house. She's really good at giving other people... people that tell you who to gamble on but don't gamble?
Yeah.
She's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But for
Do you know those people?
Yeah, we know a guy.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is it? Do you want to pause it?
So, yeah, we have a mate kind of like that.
We've analysed
the type of people that don't gamble, or like they offer advice but don't do it themselves.
Yeah.
My mum's like that with interior design.
It's like those people who aren't in relationships but give really good relationship advice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the thing is, I'm always a little bit worried as like a 22-year-old guy.
Yeah.
I'm always a bit like, I don't want my room to look childish.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you do have a teddy bear up there.
Yeah, but he's cute.
Okay. And you have your name written out
Yeah,
there.
that's a bit childish.
That's a bit childish.
Yeah. But that's a homage to my name.
I want to have a homage to my name.
It's
right
an Easter
here.
egg. Hey, look for the Easter egg in this room.
Oh, I wonder who has this room. It's Michael. I knew it.
It's a quick shout out to the owner.
No, I tell you what is childish: coloured walls.
Yeah, okay.
Straight white walls. I have white walls.
What about
like
a grey wall?
Grey wall's alright.
That's not like a.
But like I used to have like a wall that was blue.
Right, I had the same thing. We had a green wall growing
bit
up.
like it's a bit how you going.
Yeah,
I think one of my walls was black at one point as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Not that it's childish,
Well, angsty.
but it's just like it's a bit better when everything's just white and it's just simple. You can sort of like
I think white
goes with everything.
it makes it about what's on the wall rather than the wall
white's just the
itself.
best color. You
What
know
do you
what I
think
mean?
of wallpaper?
It's alright.
I've rarely seen a wallpaper that I like.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I have seen quite some wallpaper. I wouldn't do it normally. I wouldn't do it.
I think it was back in the day.
Some people still use wallpaper.
It's a very old fashioned thing.
Yeah.
I don't
Some
think
people still do it though.
Yeah.
Some in my house. Some in my sister's room.
I've thought about like hand painting a wall in here.
Yeah.
With like
as in like with the
with some brushes and or like I'm probably not spray paint because you're indoors. Yeah. But like just kind of trying to do a bit of like abstract wall art, like from one of the corners that kind of comes down across the wall. I think that could be kind of cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
I've seen a video where someone gets a projector. Harry Potter's their favorite book, and they'll like project a screen, the Harry Potter first page, onto the wall.
Oh, and they trace it?
And they'll trace the letters and stuff. So it's like they write out Harry Potter on their wall. It's kind of cool, but it's like I feel like it doesn't age well.
That wouldn't. You know what's childish?
That.
I tell you what's childish?
Harry Potter on
tracing the first page of the Harry Potter book on your wall. But hey, each to their own.
Hey.
I do want to get one of those. I always want to get, people have vinyls up in their room.
Yeah.
Vinyls are so expensive though. You know what I mean? They're super expensive.
You want to hang them in a way that you can still use them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even use them. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a vinyl player. But have you seen...
Is that something you would want?
A vinyl player.
A vinyl player?
Oh, yeah.
I think you have to be into music a lot.
I mean, I like music, but I would just sort of sit... Like, I have a stereo that I put CDs in. It's a big speaker.
Right.
And I like it.
You still use CDs?
I don't even use that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. Because it's so much easier to just go, hey, Google, play this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like... Is it going to say something? No? Okay. Shut up. Hey, Google, shut up. I hope that came through.
I doubt it. Look at the sound wave.
It's
very low.
Yeah, but it's like you go to your local JB Hi-Fi and it's like, oh, I love this album. Here it is. How much I got to pay? $20.
Yeah.
Or I can just pull up my phone and here it is right here and I can play it.
Yeah.
Come on now. That'd be stupid. I have like two albums on CD.
You can't accidentally scratch a Spotify album, can you?
But it is nice. That is a good gift for someone. Like if you have a significant other,
yeah,
you have music you bond to,
yeah,
bang, CD.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's good.
Tell you what I really like?
Yeah.
Musical boxes.
What's that?
Like things you wind up. I think they're so cool.
You mean those things you wind up and they go boing and they shoot out?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's like a Jack in the Box.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like you wind it like a ballerina box, but minus the ballerina.
Where have you seen these? I haven't seen one of those like ever.
You see them in like movies and stuff. I've only seen in movies.
Museums. Because they're antiques.
Yeah, well they are.
Are
You
they?
used to like wind them up and they have these little like barrels with spikes on them.
Oh,
and they come around and they like they flick these like little keys.
Yep.
And then they play notes. Yeah.
I have one at my work, at my other work. It's
Oh,
on
really?
my desk.
Oh really?
And you wind it up. And so basically what Mark was describing
plays music.
as you wind it, it's a long cylinder that has like little notches coming out of it.
Yeah.
And as the notch sort of rotates, it'll flick these metal bars. It'll make it like a ping noise.
Yeah, like a.
And then depending on the length of that like metal bar, it'll make different noises.
Make different notes.
And then as you rotate it, it'll play a song. It'll be like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little. There's one at my work. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They're cool.
I just really like them. I've wanted to make one for ages. But
that'd be a really cool thing to make.
It'd be cool. It's kind of
no
hard.
idea
I'm
how to
not
make it,
musical enough to like understand how to even go about it.
Uh-huh.
But
make up your own little like thing. Put like random notches on it. So it's playing like random things.
Yeah.
Like it's cool. Sounds cool.
You
don't know this song? You don't know this song? It's
it's pretty underground.
It's pretty underground.
Yeah.
It's band called Tame Impala. Put it on like a little notch thing. You might not know it. They're pretty underground. They're pretty cool.
You know Bounce by MGMT? It's kind of like that, but not.
You know Kanye West? It's like him, but not him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What were we talking about?
I went to Bali once and I bought...
Okay.
That's related.
Yeah.
I went to Bali once and they sell these like half coconuts with...
Cool.
Like sealed half coconuts with a hole in them. Okay. And they have the metal little like prongs and you play them in your thumb. It's called a Kalimba.
Oh, okay.
And I bought one and being like, I'm going to learn the Kalimba. This is mad. Like, it's a cheap one. It costs like $2.
That's such a Michael
It's kind of like
thing
this harmonica.
Such a Michael thing to buy.
I'm like, I'm going to learn the harmonica. I bought this Kalimba.
Yeah.
Bought it home even.
Yeah.
I think customs...
Why isn't it a coconut? Any particular reason?
I think they're just they're hollow and easy to make a little instrument out of.
Okay.
But I bought it and I'm like,
how much did you buy it for?
Never touched it. Like $3 Australian.
That's so... Some poor Balinese man made that. And you paid $3 for it.
If he's selling it for $3...
That's just capitalism. Sorry, mate. That's just how it works. Not my fault you were born
want GameStop stock? You can't have any.
You can't have any.
That's capitalism.
Not my fault you were born here. Get out of here.
I have the money you don't.
That's just rude. That's just mean. You know? What the heck? What were we talking about before you backtracked that?
He probably stole the coconut.
No.
Serves him right.
He stole the coconut.
From a tree.
No, that's just racist. Speaking of racists...
Not because he's Balinese.
Talk about Disney.
Oh.
And firing people. Do you like that transition? That was pretty good.
Not at all.
Not at all?
Yeah. No, it was an okay
I don't even think she was being racist, but... actually...
Kind of.
Yeah, no, she kind of was.
It kind of was racist.
You want to explain to the people what happened?
Take that glass off the mouse, the trackpad?
No.
I just don't want that getting water or juice on it. Thanks.
Yeah. Explain to the people what we're talking about.
Okay, so there's a actor who used to actress, sorry, that used to be a UFC fighter.
Really? Was she actually a UFC fighter?
Yeah, she was in the UFC.
Fair enough.
Anyways, she dropped out of the UFC to pursue acting. Actressing. She pursued actressing, and kind of like Ronda Rousey.
Very successful.
Yeah, she was doing pretty well. She was in a bunch of movies. She was in Deadpool.
Yes,
she's in Deadpool as the
superhero landing.
Yeah, she does the superhero landing.
Have you seen the second Deadpool?
Yep.
Is it good?
Not as good as first.
Okay.
First one was really good.
Carry on.
And she's recently kind of come back up in like big news with The Mandalorian, which is that Star Wars show on Disney Plus. Now, she's really good in The Mandalorian. Her character is like a really solid, like,
we're not
good character.
Talking about anything to do with the show because TV shows are banned.
No.
But moving on.
But people really liked her as a character.
I liked her. She was pretty good.
Now, playing a character, you know, the actor, obviously, people are like, the actress is really good in that role. But being Disney, you know, they're pretty strict on what you can start saying as...
They're pretty hip to the game.
As an employee of theirs. And she got fired or basically let go of Disney for comparing being a Jew during Nazi Germany to being a Republican in America.
Look. There's smart things to say and there's not smart things to say. And that sort of falls in the not very smart thing to say. It was a tweet, wasn't it? Was it a tweet?
Yeah, it was a tweet.
Do you know her name? I kind of want to look up the tweet.
I can't remember her name. But
let me just like Google it. But yeah, continue.
That's like, it's kind of loosely, that's kind of what she was saying. But I think that's how a lot of people interpreted it and kind of like, yeah, that's not right. You can't say that.
Her name is Gina Carano. to make film with conservative outlet after being fired from The Mandalorian over social media posts.
She's making a film now with Ben Shapiro. So that kind of makes sense.
Fair enough.
You know, you go bat for the other team.
Yeah. That's just how it works. You know what I mean?
But so she got fired for saying that. But apparently, so I listened to a podcast that kind of covers this. So I was learning about it this afternoon. But apparently, Jon Favreau's Jewish. Okay. And he's a big hand in Star Wars.
Yep.
So he's kind of like running The Mandalorian and he produces it and stuff like that. Yep. So there's rumors that he was maybe had something to do with it. But he, overall, not the first person to be fired by Disney. Like,
what was that?
The director, James Gunn.
Yeah.
James Gunn got fired for it for making like pedophile jokes a few years ago.
Yeah.
But this is for something very present. Like, it's not the past being dug up. Yeah. It's something that like she said now.
Yeah.
And apparently she was kind of on thin ice. Like they were kind of looking for a straw to break the camel's back because she's kind of outspoken as being an anti-masker and anti-vaxxer. So she's a bit nuts. Yeah. You get kicked in the head too many times at the UFC and you start losing a few brain cells.
So it seems she's it was on her Instagram story and she posted it up.
Right.
And it was sort of like a screenshot here. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it seemed quite long. Where it says, Jews were beaten in the street, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children, with a scared face. And there's like a big quote, but I'm not going to read it. But yeah. And then someone tweeted it out and said, did she just compare the Holocaust to being a Republican? Hashtag fire Gina. Carano. Yeah, look, you just don't say that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Regardless of like what side you sort of fall on, you shouldn't really compare anything to being
politics.
Shouldn't really compare anything to being a Jew in Nazi Germany. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There isn't many things out there that compare to it. You know what I mean?
There's. I was thinking about this when I heard it. I'm like, I feel like it's become like being just Nazi Germany in general, like Hitler in general. Like I know I've said it sometimes, but it's like.
Man, BB is like being a Jew. Yeah.
You're like, whenever there's a topic of discussion and people are like, it's like when Hitler did this. And it's like, I don't think Nazi Germany is comparable anymore.
No.
You know what I mean?
Nope.
Was it ever? Probably at the time of Nazi Germany.
Just no matter what happens, don't really compare it to the Holocaust. You know what I mean? 7 million Jews dying compared to like almost anything else almost isn't really the same thing. You know what I mean?
Almost not the same.
Almost not the same thing. I mean, I don't know.
The only time that I think the only time that you can safely compare it.
If 7 million other people died. That's the only reason.
It's more about systematic killing.
Yeah. Like, if that happened...
Which does happen elsewhere in the world.
It does.
China?
Yeah, China. Hey, come on now.
Hey, come on. Stop killing
It's like
Muslims.
Nazis. It's like Jews during Nazi Germany. See, we can say that.
Yeah. But... Hey, guys, this is kind of like future China.
Boom.
And then Hitler's like, oh, fuck, this is...
Thanks a lot, Michael. Now we're never going to get bought by Disney. Thanks, bro. But yeah, look, just a little PSA from the young crumbs. Don't compare anything to the Holocaust. You know what I mean? It's sort of its own thing. It's sort of its own sort of
but
thing that happened.
The podcast I was listening to, I'm just like stealing this idea off them. But it kind of ideas about. It's gone kind of from cancel culture.
Yep.
It's like I don't think this is cancel culture. I think this is like repercussions for your actions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess.
If you're working for a business, any business.
Yeah.
And they see, like, say you're an airline hostess or host.
Yeah.
And you're seen at the Capitol riots. Then they're like,
you're gonna lose your job.
They're like, no, we don't want you at our job anymore because you tried to raid the building. Like,
yeah. I think it's different because it's like, you could have as like a job at like a grocery store and you could tweet some weird things out. Yeah. You probably wouldn't lose your job because they're not going to really see it.
Yeah, because you're small.
But when you're an actress with probably thousands and thousands of people following you.
Yeah, you're influential.
Disney's going to be like, well, I'd rather you not spread those sort of weird things. Yeah. We're just going to fire you.
Because technically you're a face of us.
Yeah.
Like you represent us. Like that's part
Disney,
of this deal. Like,
it's like a sponsorship deal.
Yeah, it is.
It's like if Nike sponsored me and then I went out and punch some dude in the face at a nightclub, I'd probably lose my sponsorship. You know what I mean?
Or got them kicked out.
Or won the fight. Or got them kicked out. That bloke owes me a drink. If anybody knows that meme.
Next time you see him, you're like,
dude,
hey, you owe me a drink.
How was last Friday?
Would you recognise it?
Oh, I could vaguely.
Maybe.
Yeah. Every time we go to that place, I feel so old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's rare to see people our age.
The younger generations are definitely coming through.
I think other places we go to, like other local pubs, aren't as bad. Like I feel young-ish.
I feel
that place in particular, always feel old.
There are other places now that I feel young.
Where?
Club Menai. You walk in there and you're
Club
like,
Menai
is
like
a bunch of oldies.
Club Menai is just old dudes.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah. It's all right, but it's always just like old people.
Tell you what.
What?
The moment that I ever step into like the pokies room.
Yeah.
The slot machine room for our one American listener. And the gambling room hosts call me by know me on a first name basis.
That's about it.
It's about it. I think that's
about time to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's about time to wrap it up and go home. Yeah.
Imagine you sitting down and they're like, Michael, can I get you anything?
The usual.
Never mind. I'm just going to get the hell out of here. You know what I mean?
Or you just say, the usual, please.
Oof.
Nah, don't want that, do you?
How'd you go on the weekend? Yup, you down?
Almost
always down.
$40 down.
Oh, for God's sake, Michael.
45 if we include you.
A serious issue.
I don't.
I'm down 5.
Are you?
You're down 40.
I think overall, I'm up maybe like $50.
No, you're not.
Nah, true.
Nah.
I was 90 and now I'm 50.
I feel like if you make the risk, you know what I mean? Like I can't put 50 through because I feel like I'm going to lose 50.
Right.
Whereas you're like, I'm going to put in 50 and I'm going to lose it because I'm an idiot. But then it works sometimes. So
it does work sometimes.
You know what I mean?
But I rarely put in 50.
Yeah. You put in 40 and lose it.
Yeah. It was 40 between 2 people though. That's why.
Well, it's only 20 then.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Because I was like, I just said to my girlfriend, you pay me $20 back later. And if you win, you win or whatever.
Hey, you win, you win. You know what I'm saying?
Unless if she wins, now all of a sudden it's my money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what the hell? You wonder why you didn't get a rose. You know what I mean? You wonder why you didn't get a rose. All right, you want to review some on Subway?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, I've got a few here.
Yeah.
There's a couple good ones. Someone's written in twice.
Okay.
Which, actually, no, the second one's a joke, I think. Because all I see is with every sauce. And I'm like, okay, that's obviously a joke. That's very funny. That was very funny. Which one should we do? Let's do Coles. Did we do Coles? No, we didn't do it.
I don't think we did, but we can.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Schnitzel. Pretty good stuff.
Standard so far. Yep.
Cheddar.
Yep.
Happy. Not toasted. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You can't be doing that.
Okay.
Baby spinach.
Okay.
Grated carrot. Sun-dried tomato. Ooh.
Yeah, I like that. I like sun-dried tomatoes.
Southwest Chipotle.
Is that it? Is that the order?
That's the order. I'm assuming it's a full one. Oh. Yeah, it's obviously it.
Who is this?
This is Cole.
Cole. Cole, my man.
Cole. I don't think it's that bad.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Baby spinach.
Yeah.
Not enough texture in it.
Yeah.
Too leafy and it will wilt too quickly.
It does.
Now.
Unless you eat it quick.
I have a question.
Hit me.
Schnitzel. that's not toasted is just cold chicken.
Come on now. That's just common knowledge.
This is low.
Low, really?
I think this is I might go sun-dried tomatoes bring it up a little.
Yeah.
Southwest Chipotle bring it up a little.
Yep.
Not toasting it brings it down.
Super down.
The fact that not toasting it equals cold chicken brings it down.
Super down, yeah.
It also means the cheese isn't melted, which brings it down even further.
Cole, it's sacrificial. You know what I mean?
I think it's a 3.5.
Wow, that's really low.
If five's average,
3.5 is what you're going for.
3.5.
Wow.
I'm going to 3.5.
You're gonna have to tell Cole that to his face. That's really
good. I will.
No, mine's
I think he listens quite regularly.
He does. I'm gonna go with a 5. I don't think it's that bad.
Okay.
The not toasting is a massive negative. That's why it's not very good.
Yeah.
But I love the sun-dried tomato. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah,
I don't have it normally, but I usually love
sun-dried.
I usually love sun-dried tomato, and I forgot that they even have it. So it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Southwest Chipotle is great. The only thing that's a negative is obviously not toasting it.
Yeah.
And grated carrot. I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
I think
carrot on a sandwich sucks.
Grated carrot's a strange flavour to throw in the mix of that.
It does.
Know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, I think a 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah,
wow.
it's low. I'm being harsh.
Well, if I go 5, what does that average out to? It's like 4.5, 4.25.
4.25. We're at 4.25 now.
Should I just do 4.5 to make it 4 overall? Let's just go 4.
Let's go 4. All right. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Cole, I tried to go for 5, but Michael just wouldn't allow it.
So okay? you went 5. I went.
We'll just go 4.
Okay, we'll say 4 between us.
So far of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we got Steph on, what was it, 7? 6?
I think it's 7.
It was 7. I'm pretty sure Clinton was 4.
Yeah.
And then now Cole's 4. Yeah, no, I think Clinton was 4.5.
Yeah, he might be a little bit higher.
Yeah, but Cole is now 4. Cole at the bottom.
Cole, mate.
Cole, we're sorry.
Poor form.
I tried to make it higher. But Michael was like, nah,
hey,
no
look,
way.
Sorry. Hey, look, what can you do? I can't help shit taste.
We can't help the fact that you don't taste your sandwiches. You know what I mean?
Help it.
You can't help it.
Can't help it.
Yeah. Oh, well.
A cold chicken sandwich can only taste so good.
Oh, you mean like a cold?
A cold chicken sandwich.
A cold chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Because his name's Cole.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever heard that joke about? I was gonna make a joke about Cole being a judge.
What?
No.
Huh?
No. What's it called? Who are the people that decide on laws? House of Representatives. Are they the ones that pass laws in government? The House of Representatives.
What are you talking about?
Cole's Law.
Cole's Law. God, that was awful.
I was working towards there, but I just needed to make sure my facts were right.
That wasn't good at all.
Nothing worse than a joke that doesn't make literal sense.
No.
No.
That was really bad.
No.
Yeah. Well, should we just address the elephant in the room, Michael?
What's that?
The podcast drama that we've gotten ourselves into.
Oh, Slotcast.
Just call them out. Just call them out.
Yeah. So last week we
went on a bit of a rant, didn't we? We went on a bit of a rant.
We called out a podcast that is hosted by some guys that went to school with us in the grade below.
Yes.
They're all lovely people. I'm pretty sure I've met all of them in real life. They're all lovely people.
This is us backtracking, by the way.
However, no. I thought they were nice guys last week.
You thought they were nice guys?
I knew they were nice guys even when they stole our idea.
Yeah.
But we were like, what gives, man? You stole our idea, because they on their Twitch stream did pizza reviews 2 days after we did our Subway reviews first episode. Coincidence?
I think not.
Well, we now know it wasn't.
Well,
because they messaged
to be fair to them, we were talking about how they probably weren't listening. The yada going on, and then I remember I was like, look, they probably stole the idea, but in their podcast said, hey, we got this idea from the Young Crumbs.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, okay, maybe. Which they did. Yeah. They messaged us and they said, hey, the whole joke was that they stole our idea. That was like their whole thing.
Yeah.
But in our defense, we didn't listen to it. And to someone who didn't listen,
I don't think we have to defend ourselves.
No.
I think we knew last week that we were coming in red hot on ground we probably couldn't stand on. Yeah. Because we didn't know all the facts.
No,
we were just throwing out accusations.
I mean, apparently we did. But it was also like, well, we didn't watch it.
But we knew we were doing that. Yeah. Because that was kind of the fun.
I mean, look,
that was funny.
We're not really pissed. It was just a bit of a piss take.
Imagine if it wouldn't be as funny last week if we came in and we were like, hey, bit of drama. Someone stole our podcast idea, but we did our research.
And they didn't.
And they didn't. And they gave us credit. That wouldn't be fun, would it?
It's not fun.
It's more fun to just rip into them.
Yeah. And they did reply to us, and then I saw it, and I was like, I'll reply to that later. And I never replied to it because I forgot.
So this is also an apology. I don't have Instagram.
Do we have to apologize?
I haven't had Instagram for the
Honestly,
last week.
I think it was just a big misunderstanding, because it's like they gave us credit, but only in their podcast. We didn't listen to it, so we just like, hey, they stole our idea, which they did, but they gave us credit for. So, who knows?
At the end of the day,
but
fuck
them. Fuck them. Let's mend it by giving art, because they want their pizza orders. What do you get from Domino's?
A Supreme with avocado.
Oh.
Yeah. And a little bit of avo on there.
That's weird.
That's not. It's really nice.
You're like, no, it's not.
It's so weird. It's really nice. What do you get?
I usually get the peri-peri chicken.
Okay.
I don't add anything to it.
Slotcast, can you send us... Daniel, can you send us your Subway order?
I think he has. I think it's
Has he?
But in case you haven't, send it through. But I usually go peri-peri. I usually go big because you can add like plus 50% more or something like that. You can make it big.
Yeah.
I've done like a little bit extra. I usually do that because I'm a hungry boy.
Yeah, okay.
But Supreme with avocado, dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
I've had avocado on pizza
really nice.
and it tastes good, but I wouldn't think Supreme.
Really nice. Every homemade pizza I ever make is my homemade pizza recipes.
Well, that's
after Subway.
That's okay.
Because you can customize your homemade pizza all you want.
You definitely could.
What goes on your homemade pizza? You know what, Slotcast? Take that. You can have it.
Yeah. Do both. We'll give you ours. Go.
You need it.
Oh, that's so dog. No, you say. Say yours.
Homemade pizza?
Yeah.
All right. Mushrooms?
Yeah.
Capsicum? Sun-dried tomatoes? Olives? Mozzarella cheese?
Obviously.
Tomato sauce base.
Wow.
Or tomato paste base, whatever.
Tomato paste. Just the regular.
I sometimes sprinkle a bit of Italian herbs.
Wow.
And once it's cooked, avocado slices, lay it on top.
Wow. So where do you bring in the pizza base?
What? What'd you say?
I said, where do you bring in the pizza base?
Oh, that's
you got the sauce.
That's
you got all
first.
the. You got
that was assumed.
But there was there's no base to it. You know what I mean?
Us saying
it's just like a big mush.
It's like Cole not mentioning what type of bread he gets, and us being like,
he didn't actually mention the type of
bread. Do you have bread?
He didn't actually.
You know
mention
what? If it's Italian herbs,
what is it now?
4. Went 3.5 to 4.
Is Italian cheese the best one?
No, see, I reckon Italian herbs, not toasted, would just be like tough.
It is tough. It's got like cheese on it.
Yeah.
I usually just go wheat because the Italian cheese one, I don't want more cheese on my bread. I just want like a regular footlong, and I don't want white bread because I'm like pretty cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Right, my homemade pizza is super, super basic. It's pretty much the peri-peri chicken.
Right.
But homemade.
Okay.
So I have a pizza base. I don't know about yours, but I have a pizza base.
Yeah.
Tomato paste.
Yep.
Maybe some barbecue in there.
Oh, okay.
If I'm feeling a bit crazy.
A little mix it up.
Bit of chicken.
Yep.
Sun-dried tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Avocado maybe.
Right.
What else is in there? I'm forgetting. Cheese, peri-peri sauce, maybe some spinach. Okay. And that's it.
I don't mind a bit of spinach on the pizza.
I'm probably forgetting a whole bunch. But let's go with that.
Yeah.
Give me your rating.
5
out of 10. Not you.
6.
Couldn't care. 6? That's pretty good, actually. That's a positive score.
Yeah. No,
actually,
5.
No.
Yeah, 5.
I'll take 5.
Yeah, that's pretty average.
Yours is a 1, 2.
Sometimes. No, let's not get into it. Let's wrap it up.
Sometimes what?
Sometimes, whenever we had like Macca's as a family when we were younger, like on the way home from
wherever,
holidays or whatever, we would save any spare sweet and sour sauces and use them at home. Yeah.
For what?
We'd keep them in the cupboard. And I used to grab them, cut a little hole in them, and then do a sweet and sour sauce drizzle on our homemade pizzas. Really nice.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
It's a really nice idea. Like a swirl.
I've never tried this before.
Like a barbecue sauce swirl, but sweet and sour sauce swirl.
I've never tried this before, and I'm only just thinking of this. What about the same thing, but with honey? Like a little bit of honey. Or is that stupid?
Maybe. Never. Yeah, that could work.
You reckon?
I have some truffle honey here. That would be mad.
Yeah. Like a little sweetness to it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like a barbecue sauce, but like a little bit healthier. You know barbecue sauce is like sweet?
It. Yeah, I like it.
But like honey instead. Sticky
I
stuff.
I approve of this message, yeah.
If I add honey to my previous order, what does it jump to?
5.5.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's get that half. Let's go. All right, let's wrap it up.
Peri-peri and honey wouldn't go together. Thank you for listening to the Young Crumbs podcast. My name has been Michael.
Thank you. I've been Sean. Sorry.
My flow's ruined.
Say, and this has been Sean. Say that.
Thank you for listening to the Young Crumbs podcast. My name has been Michael, and this has been Sean.
Thank you.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram at the Young Crumbs podcast. No spaces, no underscores, no dots. Your Instagram, Sean, is?
Thank you. At Sean_Wool99. Yours is?
MOB_Y_Dick.
That's what?
Moby Dick. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, episode 46?
46.
Yeah.
See you next week.
We'll see you next week. Fuck Sarah. Okay, bye.
Fuck Sarah.